The next session is basic cabinet install, and we're going to start off with the sink base. And generally in most kitchens the customer wants their sink base centered underneath their window, and sink bases come in sizes going from usually 30 inches up to 42 inches. Most of the time the biggest sink base is 36. The standard sinks that are made are usually 31, and they will all work in 33s and 36-inch sink bases that we'll utilize. So let's just start with, go to lower cabinets up here, drop down to sink base, and you can see here on the location it says right down here where this marker is on the location, and we see this is right at 63. So we're going to drop down here, make a 36-inch sink base. Again, I overdid it, 37, change it to 36, and its location starting point, which is right here, says 36. Save. One thing I would like to point out here, these are false, there's not drawers in here, and then I like to put, one of the things that we didn't cover on standards was when you go to general standards, there's a place here for either knobs or pulls. What you're finding, most people are choosing pulls, which are more like handles than knobs, and so you put K or P in there. These are P, and save as default. It'll always put the on the doors, it'll always put the handles. And then on the other standards, drawer standards, the same option will come up as far as pulls or knobs. You want to select the P, save as default, and so you've got that set up. Now dishwashers are usually 24 inches wide, and they have to be next to the sink base usually. Only in special situations are they not, and it's usually because it's a really small kitchen and you have to put it on a different wall. But go to appliances and select dishwasher. Most dishwashers are a standard 24 inches wide. It's a terrible color, so we're going to change it to stainless, and it's right next to it. We're going to go to the island for just a second. In an island, you'll see the wall is not elevated like when we set it up. We zeroed it down, so you can put go to lower cabinet. Let's say we want a drawer base in the island. Drawer bases run from standard anywhere from 12 inches to 30 inches. We're just going to put a 30-inch island on one side, hit OK, save, and on the other side, lower, we're going to put one drawer, two door openings. Okay, save. And if you want to see what we've done so far in the overhead view, this is what it looks like. The other option to see what it looks like is the 3D rendering. This is probably the most popular feature on Cabinet Planner. If you have a better graphics card on your computer, it's always better. But you can see how your progress has started. You can zoom into the job, up, down, move your camera right and left, so you can kind of see your progress as you're going on. The best thing about the 3D imaging is it lets you see your mistakes very glaringly. We'll mess more with 3D later, but you're seeing how the cabinets are being dropped into place right here. Exit out of that button. Upper cabinets between, it looks like down here on the lower where we have about a 10-inch opening. We can drop a 9-inch cabinet down there. The best way to do not every catalog offers the 9-inch drawer on the top of the cabinet, so you could just put 0 drawers like that. And then for the upper cabinets, we have 35 inches between the 2 doors. We're not going to use all of that 35 inches. So this is going to the ceiling. If we wanted to lower it and have shorter cabinets, if they have a soffit is a square box that comes down from the ceiling, and you have to put your cabinets underneath it. I'm just going to use it at 30 inches for right now to help you. But we have some space between the doorway and the cabinet. We have some space between the window and the cabinet. And now you put the crown molding on it. The crown molding helps show the appearance better. That's basic cabinet setup. And again, if you don't like where it's setting, you can totally adjust it left or right. The next session will cover corner cabinets.